Hello everybody, I haven't made a video in a while and I'm using this Logitech microphone I bought like 4 years ago for 20 bucks and I'm just seeing if it works right. If you like the voice, like or tell me in the comments. If you don't, then I'll just use something else. But if it's the case I have to use this, then I'm gonna have to voice over all my videos. There's not really going to be live comms. I mean, I could do live comms, but the computer is like 20 feet away from the Xbox, so it'd be very hard to. I might be able to make live comms still. I don't know, but it is what it is. If I have to just commentate over everything, it's fine. I pre-ordered Blackops 2, and I've heard a lot about it. I've heard about how there's gonna be multiplayer. It's gonna be like 4 versus 4, and I looked at the voice actors, and the guy who plays Tank Dembski, the guy who plays Nikolai Belinsky, and the guy who plays Takeo Masuke. They're all gonna be in it. Also, they said at E3 that there was Oliver North was gonna be in it. Kennedy was going to be in it, Nixon was going to be in it, and I can't remember, they said one other person, but you can just go, you can just search it and you'll probably find somebody that has it. I'm just going by what I've seen recently. Also, the Black Ops 2 poster, which is the picture in the background right now, poster I got with the pre-order, I think that's Samantha on a pile of zombie bodies. I don't know, don't trust me on any of this stuff, I'm just speculating. But maybe Samantha is going to be one of the survivors, I don't know. But they said there's going to be they're having a huge map. At one point they said it might even be a campaign. They mentioned something about there being a wager match in zombies and zombie theater mode, and all this different really cool stuff. So I might be able to these live comms might be easier. I don't have that much information. I know that, but I'm just trying to give you the best I can. I will say this though. I just hope it sounds awesome, but I just hope it's not like a complete disappointment like certain maps were in Black Ops, because there was all the maps were good, but certain maps it was just kind of like a letdown because you played it once or a couple times just to get the achievements, and then you didn't really ever play them again. Like Call of the Dead is one people rarely play nowadays. They just play it to try to get the Easter egg or help other people. Shangri-La, I looked and there was only 100 people on it. So I just hope that the maps that they're gonna have in Black Ops 2 aren't gonna be a complete disappointment like that. They shouldn't be, because they're putting so much time into it. They go and they have a whole zombies team, and they're spending all this time on these maps. There's going to be a diner, there's going to be all this different stuff. But still, I hope it's not a disappointment, or that they're trying to steal the Left 4 Dead 2 theme. Because, Left 4 Dead 2 has, it's a whole zombies game. Well, they said that maybe it will have a campaign, in the E3 blog. There's talking about how there's a whole zombies campaign. It doesn't sound that cool to me. Sure, it sounds kind of cool because the story has always been one of those you really gotta go searching. But I like having to search for the story. Sorry about that. I had to burp. But this just. I'm just having trouble speaking today. Black Ops 2 sounds awesome. I saw stuff about the campaign. But zombies campaign, they're probably gonna have to take a bunch of stuff out, because that's a lot of memory, and a disc can only have a certain amount of memory on it, and if they're gonna have all that stuff, who knows what else is gonna be taken out. Maybe they'll have like custom loadouts for zombies, because like the realism mod for World at War, you had custom loadouts that you made, and it was cool because you could have like guns from COD 4 and COD World at War, and it was really cool. And Black Ops 2, for multiplayer, it's like, it's not a case that you have all these different slots and you have like certain things you can pick. It's like you have a certain amount of points to use, and it works that way. Because I remember like watching the video, and it was a case that like you go and you can select, so you have all perks, and just the only weapon you have is your knife, but you can run up, knife somebody, get their gun, and all of a sudden you're like decked out with all of these perks. You can go and have two primary weapons, but you only have like one perk and no grenades. Like there's a lot of stuff that you can have, but it's kind of a case that you really gotta limit yourself, and it probably comes down to the best class. It's just going by what normal Call of Duty is. So I mean, it's kind of an improvement because it gives you that really good freedom. Sounds cool, but haven't seen anything about multiplayer. One of the guns that he's holding is the XM8, which if you've ever played the Battlefield games, you know what the XM8 is. It's a prototype gun, and that's kind of cool. You also see a SCAR. Don't know if it's the H or the L, but you see weapons from nowadays that are in the game, which I find cool, because if it wasn't going like that, it wouldn't be just complete Halo. I mean, they have an X-ray vision sniper thing that can like shoot through walls, and that's awesome in my opinion. I mean, it's you have to charge it up, all that. So it could be an awesome gun, but it could be overpowered if it's in multiplayer, because like everybody would then go and be using this X-ray sniper, and they wouldn't even have to come out from cover. They just go and they could see somebody through a wall, and just be behind a building, just charge up their shot and fire through the building and kill a guy on the other side. I mean, it could be overpowered if it's actually like that. Yeah, because I just didn't want them to go full Halo, as I said before, because Halo has all these different weapons with all these different like sci-fi stuff, making them very powerful. I mean, they can shoot through armor, like tank armor. I mean, this case, like the sniper, it goes and it completely takes out the shields, which can resist these shields that can resist like a 2,000 foot drop. And the sniper can just take out the shields and then puncture this like tank armor suit. And I was just like, if they have all this advanced stuff in Call of Duty, it'd just be pointless, because either you'd have to make people more powerful, or it'd be like a case that you just go and you shoot one bullet, the person dies, no matter what. I mean, you shoot one sniper bullet and it like pierces through 25 guys and splatters them everywhere. I mean, that'd be what it would be like if they had Halo weapons, like I was afraid they would. But it looks good. They have weapons that we've constantly seen in the Call of Duty franchise, and they got some weapons that are prototypes now, but could be advanced by then. And it just looks like a good game. They do, some of the missions I was able to figure out, they do go like back in time, because they go and they have flashbacks, place of with woods, and like at one point they go back to 1980 or something like that, and like they're in Africa or something, and they go at one point they go back and it's 1986 and they're in Afghanistan riding on horses, and so it kind of has that Treyarch feel to the game, because Treyarch has been like going back in time or in the same event, having it in all these different, like one event is happening in another place, the same exact event is happening. Um, but in Black Ops, they kind of went back a couple times, um, or went really far forward, as opposed to the Modern Warfare side of it, where they just go and it's like, oh, within a couple weeks or a couple months, all this happened, and they go and they like end it off. Every time the main guy has died, the main enemy, um, and it's just supposed to be in like a very short time period, whereas Treyarch's spin on it, it takes a long freaking time. It can take like 10 years. I don't know about that in Black Ops 2. I think it's going to be quicker, but it does go back like 50 years in the past, and so it's giving you a variety. Also, there's going to be like you're going to have tons of choices, and there's going to be like a mode where you're like, you can go to Overwatch mode, like select any person in a squad that you've sent out, or select any vehicle that you have out, like the quads, or like these little flying robots that can shoot. Like there's this one thing that kind of looks like the assault drone, except it has like rockets it fires and really powerful turrets on either side, as opposed to like a star as the turret, and a small rocket launcher that takes a really long time to recharge. And there's also like this land assault vehicle or whatever, I can't remember what it is. But it's like this big walking tank thing that you can like take control of, and it has a minigun on top of it, and it's in like whatever choices you make affect the campaign. So that's going to be cool, and they're bringing a whole like choice side into it, kind of like Mass